got a skinny one for you this week.
That's right. Are you ready to talk about change?
Are you ready to talk about 40 years of hits?
Are you ready to get into it? Because, honey, when you push back that skin, that is huge.
Please welcome to the stage. This week we're talking to skinny Fena Barbitall.
That's right. We're talking wigs,
We're talking
gigs, and the slang for cigs.
It worked. That was so good.
Wow.
Fat guy in a little coat.
M.
Oh.
M.
Mom!
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom, you end up with a sloppy seconds. Oh, diva. I think I like. Our number is 213-536-9180. Our email is sloppysecondspod@gmail.com. Now on with the show. Hi, you slops, you stupid little you, not so you dirty little Welcome to Sloppy Seconds with Big Dipper and Meatball. I'm Meatball and that's Big Dipper.
hi, sister.
Hello, sister.
Wait,
Big blonde.
big blonde lady. Is that what you were
Who
gonna
just
say?
fell asleep with
You-
my eyes open.
You did. You did fall asleep in the green room, and you were snoring with your eyes open,
While scrolling on my phone.
and your finger didn't stop.
And I kind of came to and was like, wait, what is happening?
And well,
And well, we're
that's
here.
the face of 2024. I'm so excited for our guest to be here. This is a return guest, but she feels like a
Something
brand
has
new
changed
person.
within her.
Something is not the same. A devout Catholic, a true pillar of the community, a very established real estate agent,
Sure.
and the creator of Desperate Housewives.
Uh-huh.
Please welcome Fena
Skinny Fina!
Barbitall. Skinny Fina!
Have you considered changing your name to Skinny Fina?
Well,
I
what's
love
is it like
that.
New Coke?
It's like Pepsi Clear.
Oh, see, I know you're more of a fan of New
I did.
rather than old, which usually you find in your purse.
I did find some old in a purse recently.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Do you ever go to the airport and
There
worry?
you go.
No, what I've told the story before, but one time I went to go pull out a credit card and a bag of kind of flew out with it at the bar.
Mhm.
And the guy looked at it and I looked at it and I went,
See, what you
and then he
don't
took my card and I tipped him very well because he didn't say anything.
what you don't realize is that this isn't actually a podcast where I'm a guest. Me and Dipper brought you here today because,
Okay.
first of all, Meatball, when you use, I just want you to know that you are very loved. But when you are under the influence, it causes your friends and loved ones to. Okay. Sorry, the bit
love
went on
me
a little
more,
too long.
baby. People love it when I'm
No,
on. Ring, ding, 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 ding.
Strangers to
Bam,
love
bam,
you.
bam, 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 bam. Oh yeah.
Down.
When I was in Seattle,
We were just in Seattle at the same
at the same time.
Really?
Didn't even see
Didn't
you.
see each other yet.
Why
did
not?
And I was
You
getting
found each other on the apps?
I was at CC's
CC Slaughters?
With the pups,
with the pups.
because she is the mother of pups.
Yeah,
like
I want to hear about the mother of pups.
okay,
Well, it's kind of like House of Dragons.
Uh-huh.
but
except for
wi-
it's a bunch of boys in masks.
yeah. Well, they're hoods.
Yeah. Don't degrade.
Hoods. It's a bunch of
Um,
hooded men.
Well,
All right.
well. some people might.
Don't
Fina. Just talk about how they
Let's
play
talk
like
about pup.
dogs.
Okay, so
Talk about how they play like dogs.
I didn't realize that you were the mother of pups until I finally went to Howl, which is a pup night at
Mhm.
Precinct, or a
Right.
pup afternoon, really. It
It's a
doesn't-
tea dance sort of.
yeah, it's like
vibe.
3 to 9, but it
It's
kind of
lovely.
carries over to about 10 o'clock or 11
Yes. Yes.
on a Sunday. And I went and I was like, this place is packed for a Sunday afternoon.
Oh, baby.
They were all
They come
out.
out.
I mean, they,
sure do.
were.
And they drive. They will travel
Oh,
in, baby.
They're like, baby girl, I'm from Oxnard.
Mama,
Further.
beyond Oxnard. They're coming from like
Further.
Inland Empire. They're
Do
coming
you know
from.
anything about the IE?
Hello.
I'm here to pee on a hydrant.
Well, so they put out a play. I mean, I'll let you explain it, but I didn't know, and I was throwing toys and pups were chasing it, and then they like to get scratched on the
Well,
head like a
I mean,
dog.
that's the thing about them is that they're all playful and nice and wonderful. And ever since drag became such an oversaturated niche community, and now that it's so mainstream, I've been looking for a different community that's kind of outcasty and like a little more fringe.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not actually into it. You just like that it's
No, I am.
subversive.
I'm not gonna
I'll let
say
you
that I
get
have
there.
a hood, but I do have a hood, and I do have a separate Instagram account.
You
Anyways.
have a pup name?
Listen,
Pup.
Wait, I'm obsessed with pup names because some of them
listen.
Some
are
of
very
y'all.
basic. But when you come across, sorry, this jacket is so tight.
It's tight.
When you come across some like really inventive pup names, it's like really fun.
I have come across many pups.
Mhm.
I'm sure you. You know what I mean?
And
Every
you know
dog
what?
needs a bone. You know what I'm
Each one is just absolutely delightful.
saying? Mm-hmm.
What is it that drew you besides it just being like an outcast community? Like, what about it is so fun?
I mean, I think they're adorable.
Mm.
And I have an attraction to eyes and sort of like body language, and that's pretty much all you get with
Right.
pups.
They don't
It's all about the
talk.
eyes and the body
Ugh.
language. They do
That-
they do talk. They do talk. But like you're
Not the
not
ones
you're
I try to-
you're not like well maybe
Maybe
for-
that's
maybe
a-
that's
the
good.
defense tactic.
Maybe if I shut up, she'll leave.
Yeah, they just go like. "Brr, brr, brr, brr."
Yeah. No, exactly. But you know how like in a lot of like the kink community is like so serious.
Yes.
And so earnest. And so like, if you're not wearing your hat correctly, blah, 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 blah. The pup
Right.
community is literally just foolishness and fun and lighthearted and like, everyone's just kind of, we're all a little bit on the spectrum. We're
And
all
I feel like it's like inherently theater kid too, because
Oh,
it's so much like
yes.
make believe and pretend.
yes, and
Right. They need to have like a pup musical theater mashup.
oh
night.
baby.
Baby, the walls will be shaking.
Baby, when I tell you that it is absolutely that. Like
Talk about the sun will come out and they're all, oh!
I'll just say, like, in 8 years of
You're
living,
getting so turned on, I can tell.
No, I'm
Meatball.
just like, I have a question. I'm just waiting for a clearance. Is that your sponsor?
it's a pup calling me right now.
Oh my God, they know!
That's funny. That's
No, what did
funny.
that say? Pup big.
No. It's my friend Blaze.
And
He usually comes over on Tuesday nights because we watch Star Wars together.
Ah,
The new Acolyte series.
oh,
I like that. My question is, how close is the pup community to the furry community? Because when I first
Close.
discovered pups, I was like, are these just like cheaper furries? Sorry. Because they don't do the big. They don't do the big.
Well, yeah, there are definitely like furry pups.
hmm
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's separate but equal.
Yeah,
sure.
sure.
Yeah.
But pup leans more gay, where furry kind of.
No, pup is everything and everyone. I've
Oh.
met straight, cis, trans, non-binary, literally everything.
I guess that was an uneducated statement because I
How
only see
dare
them at
you?
the gay
How
bar.
dare you? They're already
Sorry.
coming
Yes,
for you in
you're
the
only-
comments.
You're only at the gay bar pup
Adjacent.
events.
Yeah.
You know, it's interesting. I remember, I don't know if it was on this pod or not, but Pup Amp in San Francisco.
Yes.
What's the safe word? So I remember having a conversation with him. Maybe it was on their show. I don't know. But he was talking about how if he has like a stressful day or is like overwhelmed or there's too much going on, he can put that pup hood.
Mhm.
Hood feels wild.
Yeah, it's
He can put that pup hood on and just sort of like cuddle up on the couch with his boyfriend and like
Yeah.
let all the thoughts go away and just like be a dog.
just
Yeah.
meditative.
Yeah.
It
that
is.
it's like, oh, I can like get outside of myself and just be physical in the moment. He can like rub me
Mhm.
or pet me and
Grab me.
And you know what? Not everything is for everyone. Not everyone has to understand everything.
So true.
And
So
not
true.
everyone has to like dive deep into everything. It's like if it's not for you, mama, keep it pressing.
Exactly.
When we dive into anything, we go deep. You know,
I go
it's
deep.
the
Well,
way-
I've
sink.
seen those grabs.
Meet a little grab grabs.
Yes. I mean,
Which I thank you for lending me this jacket. I can't believe I was able to get these in.
that is an old
I see
coat of
the
mine
lining is
from
coming out
before the accident. Yeah.
before the skinny hit.
Yeah.
You look so
Insane.
different. You
Good.
look good. You look so different. You
Every
look,
time I see you, you get thinner, and I get fatter.
how has your journey been?
I feel like today, I feel that I look the best that I've ever looked in drag as a skinny person because holy crap, it's been just over a year. I
Right.
got the gastric sleeve. 2 years ago, I was on this podcast saying I was going to get it.
Yeah, I
Isn't that
remember.
crazy?
And what a lot of people don't understand is there's a lot of work that goes into
Yes.
before you can get it. So you
Mhm.
can say, I'm gonna get it. And then
Then you have to like drop 60 pounds or something.
So the way it worked for me was I had put it out there in the universe when I was on your show. I had also been talking to a friend of mine, my friend Andrew, who had passed away from severe diabetes just
no.
before we had filmed that, and he had been trying to convince me to do it for a couple of years because a friend of ours had done it. A friend of ours had done it, and so I went. I got a doctor. First appointment, I said, "This is what I want to do." He's a gay doctor here in Hollywood, and he's wonderful. And he's like, "Sure, let's do it." Got me an appointment with a surgeon. Everything in the healthcare system takes so much time.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
So upon your first appointment, they're like, okay, you need 6 months of talking to a nutritionist once a month. And I didn't have to lose any weight because I didn't have any severe problems. Like I had nothing wrong with me. Essentially, it was just my BMI. I was just like,
Well, and your mental health.
exactly. So like,
Blur
but it
that.
was
The face? She was just doing crazy face like
Oh,
she was
shit.
the Joker.
Yeah, sure.
She's doing
Oh, sure. She got a rubber face.
wow. I've never seen
Have you seen her lip sync? She uses everything
yeah, but I used to
Well,
not be able to see all that
girl,
because of the mic.
because of the face.
Oh, damn.
the gag is these. How about these?
This is what we're talking about. Honey, you could put your M&Ms in there.
Soup bowls.
People are saying they're worried because they can see your collarbones. I mean, just look at this photo. Do you see this?
I love my collarbone. I be eating out of my collarbone.
He goes,
These are
There-
my. These
there
are my.
you go. They're
no,
my-
they're your little
they're
dog
my-
bowls for the pups to lick all
Hello.
the out.
I don't have these yet because I still have a lot of loose skin.
Uh-huh.
But no, it was like a full year process until I got my surgery.
Right.
And then, it's been a year. I lost 170. It's
Ugh!
incredible. My surgeon was like, "You're a success story. Please write a review on my Google."
170 pounds.
Wait,
170
so a lot of
pounds.
people don't?
That's a
lose
person.
That much
Oh
weight?
yeah, a lot of people don't. A lot of people flux, and everybody's body's different.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But yours
Everybody's
seems as though
metabolism.
it was like, oh, it's my time.
Well, it was also like, this is how I'm meant to be. This is how I was like some people in Boston remember me this skinny,
Right.
Mhm.
which is like kind of funny, but like they're all looking back. They're like, oh my God, you look like yourself 15 years ago. It's crazy.
I remember I think you showed us some
A picture
photos.
of you as
Yeah.
Madonna when you were like rail thin.
Yeah. And now it's like, I feel like though it's kind of evolved into the best I've ever looked in drag
Mm-hmm.
and the best I've ever felt health wise. Like, it's so crazy how
What was that sound?
How-
I was just inhaling and
Mm,
it
You
made
know.
a
that doesn't happen to you anymore, though.
it made a sound like
No.
you snoring with your eyes open.
Yep.
I mean, how awful is it every time you go to the doctor and they're like, well, we gotta lose weight.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, how?
Right.
How? I don't have a magic wand. I don't have a personal chef. Personal trainers are expensive.
Mhm.
Like, what are you meant to do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't want to do Ozempic, and honestly, what I had done makes Ozempic look like baby aspirin.
And also, yours is like permanent.
Well, kind of. It does take work, mama. Because it is a fierce diet. I would say the first 7 months was intense diet-wise. Like, you never know what's gonna upset you. All of a sudden you just throw up. Yes. I could eat something.
I do be throwing up.
Girl, did you get the surgery and not know it? Are you like, I'm pregnant and I didn't know it?
Yes.
I got gastric sleeve and didn't know it?
They knocked me out and did it to me. No, but wait, you just randomly throw up? Is it because your stomach is so tiny?
Sometimes you'll eat something and it'll just hit it wrong. And it'll be like, nope, gotta come back up. You don't throw up bile, you just literally throw up like the
food you ate.
Yeah.
you
It's
get to
crazy.
taste it twice.
They're like, these shrimps,
Well,
not for me.
But like, you know, the crazy part is
Shrimps is bags.
if you have like a favorite food, sometimes you don't get to eat it anymore.
Like what? What was your
did you
favorite
miss out on?
food?
Cheesecake?
Well, I don't really crave it anymore, but like I used to love pizza.
Who
Have,
doesn't?
Who doesn't?
Pizza's
It's
the most
everything.
beloved thing.
can't
You
have red sauce.
because it's
the
too
red-
acidic.
The red sauce makes me like.
Can you have
wanna
other
die.
tomato product?
Product?
Not really.
No ketchup?
Not really. Very tiny amount.
I have a theory that you're asleep right now.
Might be.
Did you paint eyelid? Did you paint eyeballs onto your eyelid? You should do that.
All right. Let's take a break. Wait, pizza. What about with the Alfredo sauce?
I can do it with the Alfredo sauce, but it's a lot of bread.
It's big back behavior, anyways.
You know, when you're- when
you're like
the
trying to get,
other-
and she's like, honestly, I'm on greens and smoothies because I'm skinny now.
When your
Right.
stomach is this like a little baby bird,
right.
it's like, you know, you have just enough room for some protein,
Some walnuts.
some, you know, grilled chicken, a little steak, and a bunch of and somebody's hot bladder full of.
Now, when you does it make your stomach? Oh, your
Oh, she really went
she
there.
said, is that not acidic? I guess I've never tasted it.
Well, it depends on what you had.
When you does it make your tummy hurt?
No.
And on that, we'll take a break.
And we're back! Fina, let's talk about wigatry, wigonometry, wigometry.
So you
This has to get bleeped. But
I don't know if that's bad. Can you look that up and see if that's what that term
oh,
is?
that is absolutely cancelable.
What is the word?
Wig artist?
Wig artist? Wig
Stylist.
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 Yeah.
Hairstylist.
Yeah, wig stylist.
Because a
I don't know.
cobbler is a word for a
It's
shoemaker.
something she can't eat anymore. Quit
Cobble.
bringing up food.
Yeah. Peach cobbler.
A haberdasherer?
Oh,
Oh,
that's
the
a-
Right.
haberdashery. That's a
Hateration,
shirt?
holleration in the
Is it-
haberdashery.
Oh wait,
Is
where'd you
the
get that
habit-
sticky bun at the sticky bunnery?
Yeah, exactly. So that's someone who makes hats.
Yeah.
So
no,
someone,
someone who makes hats is called a milliner.
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 Haberdashery is shirts, like button-down shirts, I thought.
oh, so
Yeah.
like a fancy suit.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, look that up because people are yelling at us being like, you're wrong.
I don't know that I can bring my arms.
Look up and then look up.
This
The
is
internet
so
sucks.
bad.
The internet
is
the internet
an
absolutely
awful place.
sucks.
We're not. Do you want to talk about that or no? Because I'd rather talk about how you just have released your own wig line.
Yes.
Procurier.
Procurier.
Just say talk.
Just say talk. That's funny. Okay, so you've just released your own wig line. You have
Traditionally, a wig maker might be known as a procurer.
Yes.
I asked for this.
Yeah, you said look it up.
Okay, so
Oh, it says obsolete.
Gag. Well, back
Well,
to square one. Guess I'll be a
so-
hooker again.
and we're back.
You know, every time that you do that, and when I'm listening to the pod,
You wake up and you're mad.
I like it. Like it's you know how what does Delta do? Ha!
Ha!
Ha! Ha!
Energy up.
Yeah,
It revitalizes.
It's the energy.
I'm
up.
acting.
Yeah, exactly.
So how has it been coming up, like starting a wig line? What is the process of that?
you
And
know
are
what?
you making them for big heads?
It's been years in the making. No, I'm actually only making them for skinny people. So sorry.
Take it back.
It's been. I feel like it's been like something years in the making, and it's mainly because there are just wigs that I want that I don't really see in the world.
Yeah.
I love listening to hair people talk like that because it is something that I'm aware of a wig. I know the difference slightly between a lace front and a hard front. I know some terms. But
Jerry.
when you say like, well, I don't see these wigs, no one's making this kind of wig. I'm like, There's
And
every
what-
kind of wig. Like, what do you mean no one's making it? And I love when people are like, no, it's like this kind of thing, or like
Yeah.
the pin is in this position,
Yeah.
or the way I put these two pieces together is unique to the way I style them. I love that because that means you really know what the you're doing.
It's you. I feel like it's people like me, and I feel like Vanity and James Mansfield, who are performers at heart, who've been doing
Mhm.
drag and performing a long time,
Yeah.
know how hair moves on stage,
Mm.
know how we want it to look in a photo,
Mhm.
and we just know like it could work with different characters. So like I wanted to create wigs that could work for many different things. And also just like I'm just so sick of like getting a wig from like Amazon and there's like no hair in it. The
Yeah.
colors are or like you know what I mean? It's it is a lot of work
Right.
and it is like a lot of finances to like kind of flesh into it.
Yeah, I
But
was like, because you have to get the manufacturer and then you have to
yeah.
get the samples back and forth.
And I'm still like everything is kind of a learning process
Right.
still. So like, you know, branding and like, you know, packaging and all that.
What's your company called?
Styles by Fina.
Love.
Because
I
it's
just saw
not
the
going
image. It looks.
thank you.
SBF.
Because it's not just going to be wigs.
It's gonna be
It was going to be
styles.
wigs by Fina, but I was like, I want to be able to branch out to other things, like you know, let's say lashes, let's say
Look at your lashes.
accessories, let's say makeup, let's say you know,
It's a caftan.
right. We could do caftans. You know.
Not
Oh, wait,
your-
I just like realized in the camera, I was like, oh my god, I'm giving breast. Look at that.
Oh,
Well, don't get us
yeah.
demonetized.
Wow.
Sorry. That's oh god. Back to my surgery. That's my loose skin that I'm gonna have ripped off this year.
Yeah. So what?
Are you gonna
well,
get
not to
weird
pivot back there, but yeah, what are
Is
you
the
planning for
scarring?
that?
Is there a way to hide the scars?
Don't care.
Wear them
It's-
with
Are you
pride.
gonna do a zigzag or have them spell your name? in the
Yeah, I was like,
scar?
if we're gonna leave them out, like maybe.
Yeah, I
Maybe
think
something cool.
it's gonna be like Phi Beta cow or whatever it is, but well, this is where they had my fourth stomach removed. No, what they're gonna do is my doctor is like, basically, I'm gonna get a mommy makeover,
Ooh.
a full body lift, a
Oh,
360 tummy tuck, which is all the way around front and back.
Very brat.
My upper thigh legs, inner thighs, because right now when I take my clothes off, I love it. Even if I never got the skin surgery, I'd be so happy with my results, but I feel like I look like a melted Peter Griffin candle.
Mm.
And then they're gonna do
You're giving ocean views.
Mama.
There's a wave at all times.
Do you want to know how I discovered that I was having some loose skin issues?
Clapping.
While I was styling a wig and my arm, you can't hear it now because I got this jacket on, but it was like, yeah.
Oh, I
it
thought
was-
you were gonna say you were someone, and it was like.
Well, that too. I'm
The
not gonna say I have a.
diamonds.
There's a video on my phone of me someone, and I was like, it was just like,
By Fina.
She's
fa-pow, 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 fa-pow.
Right. There's the initial and then there's the,
Yeah,
the
double
reverb.
my sound like loose skin.
Well, that's cool that you're gonna get that procedure.
Yeah, and then I will turn the loose skin into handbags or.
What's the?
or
No, they don't
something.
let you keep
They
it.
don't let
I
you keep
wish,
that
I know,
stuff.
I wish.
Isn't that wild?
Well, I'll get a picture of it and then we'll frame it.
What bad would happen from taking your own?
Yeah, it wouldn't. It
Body
just, couldn't you
home.
just turn it into like leather?
I don't.
Turn it into a lampshade.
Was she a great big fat person?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Well,
There's a lot of
size
people that
16.
could do some great stuff with skin.
Exactly. Next question.
Okay. So is the
What?
wig what?
What makes your wigs different?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I think they're different just because they're curated by me.
Mhm.
I'm not saying that I'm the first or an original or anything like that. They're just, honestly, nowadays, you buy your products from people that you know, like, and trust.
Yes.
So it's not to say that my wigs will be any better or whatever from anyone else's,
Mhm.
but it'll have my own personal aesthetic.
Yeah, and I do like the wigs that you choose for me because it's colors and like stuff that I don't often get to see, which is like like it has the highlights and the lowlights instead of it always just being like a brick of color.
My first
I
three
think
wigs.
this one, yeah, this one
Yeah.
got a bunch of colors in it.
What is your favorite style on Meatball?
I mean, I love these.
She
Yeah.
did
It-
this.
it-
This is
it
a really
is-
iconic look
that
for
that one
me.
has been going and
This
going.
one This is the iconic pod wig. And then everyone really likes the strawberry blonde one that you just did for me.
Oh yes, the
But I
big.
did it. I wore it Netflix. That
Oh
one
yeah.
was great.
Oh god, yeah. I mean,
All those
Oh,
big curls,
the
right?
big Beyonce blonde one that you did. I got to wear that one again in Seattle. Love that one.
you look really good in all those colors, though.
Yeah.
I feel like you're someone that can pull off a lot of different styles.
I don't think I should
and
do brown
colors.
anymore though. Well, because I've been I think because I give clown, I can wear like any type of wig. But if I was like going beauty and I put this on, people would be jarred.
Well, yeah, that's why you got to have a collection.
Mm.
My collection starts with 3 wigs. There's the Trix, the Katie, and the Barbitall,
Awesome.
named after the first 3 people that will finance this wig line.
Trixie.
Oh, that's cool.
So I have like a Trixie wig,
Katy Perry?
a Katie, Katya.
Oh.
So I
it's a
basically,
woman's world.
mama.
Did you?
Well, you know her.
Did you really not?
She
It
used
took me a
to.
second.
You
She
thought
used to
it
go
was
by-
Well, I was like,
Carrie
huh.
Trixie,
And I forgot
Fina?
that Katya is Katie, but
She used to go by Katie Homophobia.
Right.
I didn't know.
One
Jacques?
day when she was started performing like English speaking songs, we dubbed her Katie Homophobia.
I love that.
Yeah.
So all blonde, the first 3 wigs.
2 613s and 1 mix.
Mhm.
Yes. Just to start, but I have my ultimate, like my plan going forward is every wig that comes out will be named after and kind of styled after someone that has always supported me in my wig style. So there will be a meatball.
Because
There-
right, you cut the end of their names off.
Well, it'll be like
The balls.
Meatland.
Yeah.
And so on and so forth. So like all my friends from back home, everyone will
Right.
get a wig named after them, and populate the site.
I
That's
can't
fun.
wait. So you did DragCon and you went with a bunch of wigs that you pre-styled?
Oh yeah.
How long did it take you to prep all those wigs?
2 weeks.
Jesus.
2 weeks.
But
And
you
your
know,
arms were clapping away.
Girl,
And-
I had to turn the air conditioning to full blast, which
Yeah.
I have central air
Oh,
now.
right.
Well, and I was gonna
Central
say,
air.
and now you
Fuck
have a
you.
beautiful new place.
Beautiful
to
new
style
oh,
all the wigs.
Burbank.
A live work
Burbank.
space in
Burbank
Burbank.
is a kind of idyllic.
It's wonderful. When I tell you that it is absolutely wonderful, I never knew how much I hated living in Hollywood until I moved to Burbank.
Oh, Hollywood is.
I don't hear helicopters. I don't see burning trash in the middle of my street. There is 5 Starbucks. Oh wait, we can't say that. There is 5 Targets within 10 minutes of me. So if I don't feel like going to one, I can go to the other.
And you,
That is so true. I used to live in Burbank and I did really like it.
Everything's there.
there's some areas of Burbank that feel like a mall. That feel like,
Oh, like
Yes.
downtown Burbank.
and that's a little much for me. And I know people similar to like living, downtown right by the XYZ. Like I know some people who literally lived like above Flappers in the like condos
Yeah.
up there, and I was like, that's gnarly.
But
But
some
you
people
can walk.
love that.
You
They
can
do.
walk.
You
to
can walk
things.
everywhere, and your building has a gym and an HOA and a this
And
and,
that's
a
that
that.
thing where it's like some people just want that. They want their
But what
9 to 5
you
job
were
and they want to go home.
describing sounds beautiful. Like
Yeah.
on a beautiful street, having space to yourself, not sharing any walls,
The no shared
being able
walls.
to open your door and be outside.
That's my
is my-
favorite. That's what I love.
And I
my
have a little
place.
pool. You guys are both invited. To
I
come to
am
the
I'm gonna
pool.
come swim.
Yeah, it's gorge.
We could use that loose skin, make it into pool floaties.
When I tell you that
Or a
when
sun
I'm
umbrella.
when I'm
and then
in
it
the
can cook.
water, I need someone with a camera underneath the
Raglan.
water when I'm in it, because it's just
Oh.
Is it like that video of Monet twerking underwater?
it's like when you like melt a candle in a drip.
What?
Where is that? You're like kimchi. You just have it stored in your brain.
Oh yeah, and it's in my.
Wow.
If you go to my screen recordings album in my phone, It's great.
See, we send each other the most rotted
Oh, we
things.
do.
And
then I'm
love-
like, no one can ever see this
no,
conversation.
if we die, like your job is to come to my house and elite my, oh wait, too soon.
But do you ever? Who just died? Did someone just die?
No, the Austin Wolf.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
yeah.
Someone just messaged us and was like, when you guys interviewed him on the red carpet, when was that? Because his apartment got raided in April, and I want to know if the event still invited him, even though I was like, none of us, any of us, heard about this until the news came out.
That is so,
So-
people are so crazy online. People are so crazy on the internet. This is when you got canceled.
Uh-huh.
I told you, I was like, the people that are coming for you in the comments, they don't support, they don't buy your merch, they don't come to your shows, they don't listen to the pod. They are whatever people. Don't pay attention because
they're
they don't
the
matter.
people that didn't like you before, and then now they had a reason.
No, it's also the people, what I've noticed working with the girls and seeing them
Well, yeah, you're
getting
around
dragged through the mud all the time. What I've noticed is a lot of the time people that don't know what to say, but want to be part of the conversation, they will echo something that someone else said that got a lot of attention.
Yeah.
Just to say
And they'll
something, just
double down on it.
just to be part of the conversation. And they don't necessarily even believe what they're saying. They just want to feel included. So they just say whatever is getting traction. And then that's how the dogpiling happens. And that's how people never get to learn a lesson, move on, and grow. I feel so terrified for this generation, my niece and nephew, that they're coming into that.
What kind of age range are they in?
My niece just graduated high school.
I wouldn't know how to be in the world because my only understanding of the world would also include the internet and social media.
Yeah. It's like, I'm going to be 40 in August.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're the same age.
It's like, we got to grow up and learn and you know, kind of learn on the fly and without the internet. And then
We didn't know what the internet was.
When chat rooms became a thing, when Instagram became a thing, when Facebook became a thing, I had already learned how to pick up the phone, how to have manners, how to interact with people, how to open my front door when a solicitor came and say, no, thank you, sorry. Now it's like people are screaming through the door like, can't you read my sign? Get off my property. It's like you have every right to do that, but like you also have to share the world with people. And everything is a gray area. Everything is a unique scenario.
And not everyone has to agree with you.
Right. And it's okay.
And it's absolutely okay. I tell all of these people, I'm like, you wouldn't survive one day walking around the streets of New York City.
Oh, that's G.
Like, imagine all these fragile people. Somebody bumps into you on the street in New York, which is a literal every millisecond that happens.
Right.
You're literally being touched the entire time you're on the
And
street.
in New York, there are all of those stories of like people who have wildly different views, but will like everyone will help like pick up the groceries that spill out of the broken grocery bag and like help the person move on. And it's like, you know, it's very, not to be this way, but it's very the Kendall Jenner Pepsi commercial.
The United Colors of Benetton Pepsi commercial.
Where it's like in the actual world, like people are not screaming vitriol at one another because they have opposite views when they're trying to cross the street.
Yeah.
If they're getting into a political conversation, it will get heated. If they're at a protest or at a debate, like there's a lot of fighting that's happening in the world, but like people know how to just say like, well, you're a human and I'm a human. We're trying to move forward.
It's also like, you know, people on the internet act like they're watching someone do something bad or wrong or up, and they can literally just act like they are God because they're not the ones that up in that
They
moment.
just go despicable.
Yeah, every time someone kind of
Disgusting.
comes for me or
Disappointed.
something,
I'm
say,
disappointed.
I'm like, oh, and so everything in your life is great. Like, why are you able to come for me like this? Like, someone keeps on being like, why does Meatball continually talk about her drug use? And I want to be like, because I'm talking about my life. Like, just because I'm doing drugs doesn't mean that you're a better person than me.
Exactly.
That's like I don't know what your vices are or what you're up to in your life, but like, leave me alone or don't listen. Stop listening. Kill yourself.
Okay, we gotta take a break.
I want you all dead.
We gotta take a
That-
break.
Especially you two.
Let's take a break.
I'm over it.
We
I'm
gotta
leaving.
take a break.
And we're
Back.
Oh,
Have
you
you
were
s-
doing the new one. Bah. Oh.
Have you seen that video that's circulating of that like older, I feel like she's Swedish woman, and it's just her inhaling before she's about to
Oh
talk?
yeah, she goes.
I don't.
Maybe it's just because you and I keep sending it back and forth.
Is this a TikTok?
No,
thing?
because Nicole sent it to me too.
It's like some lady who has enjoyed being like, today I'm gonna make some smoked salmon.
You know, you get into the habit of like doing something right before you say something on camera.
Oh
So she
yeah.
does like
I tend to like.
Today I'm gonna, and it's like it's that over and over.
it's just the inhale.
God, I hate the internet.
It's tough. You're about to be all over it, trying to sell wigs.
Oh, I know.
Put that away.
My plan is. See, I don't shave my chest anymore. Meatball inspired me not to stop shaving my
Good.
chest.
We gotta all stick together.
Wouldn't it be incredible if this wig company took off and I got to like move to Palm Springs, never heard or seen from again?
You would
That's
love that.
kind of my
You'd have a whole
dream.
puppy farm.
Oh, disappear into obscurity. I
and
would.
just
I would
make
have a puppy farm.
wigs and have like an assistant who does all
Yeah.
your shipping for you.
Yeah,
So all
live
you
in
have
a
to do is
caftan.
like wear
Live
a
in
caftan, just spin around.
Pull in the page all day long, just like out.
We talked about this the last time you were here, but I don't think people really understand how
Big my is
well
now that I'm
Now that
skinny.
it's-
that.
Now that
Honey,
there's
she
no,
pushed all that fupa area back.
Baby,
She said, "I've got a
You went,
monster.
I got a
in my
monster. Well, you are like 6 feet tall.
it is real. The rumors are true. All the rumors are true. It does get bigger.
How's that been for the twinks or for the pups?
Dangerous.
She came in like a wrecking ball.
Pulling back. I know.
Pulling black. Say it again.
Oh my god.
Oh, you got it right the first time.
No.
I was gonna say.
I
I
don't-
think we talked about this before, but I don't think people really know how.
Sexually active you are.
No.
She's at the back of the bullet every week, hitting it.
Well, say that because last time you went there, someone said.
No, they said, "Is that meatball?" Full volume on a cruise night.
Which I told you that I've gotten that before too.
But you stayed. I left.
I stayed because I have no shame.
And she got the meat.
I don't like. Yeah, you got the meat.
Where is the beef?
Or I don't know. Arby's is closed.
I know.
Sure
so
is.
sad. I used to go to that Arby's.
Yeah,
all
you
the
used to live
time.
right next to that Arby's.
I did. I went there one time when I first moved into that
And you were
apartment
like,
and never
"Ah,"
again. It was
yeah.
$17 for the drive-through sandwich.
Arby's was so
was not
expensive.
good.
I spent $30 every time I went.
Do you know the night that I went there, the person behind me in line, I heard them through the speaker order 32 sandwiches at like 8 p.m.
Throwing a party.
I was like, thank God I went before you.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah, I would've
it was
screamed.
awful.
Yes, AK-47 to my head. First Amendment. First Amendment.
I was gonna say
Mhm.
that I don't think a lot of people know that you're responsible for a lot of the slang that they end up using because you are in Trix and Katya's ear, constantly whispering to them.
Not anymore.
But you used to be, and a lot of that language from their internet shows has become like tell me if you think I'm wrong. Brain rot content on TikTok where there's like AI generated
Yat.
like these types of things. Yes.
Riz.
All of this language. Part of that, like oeuvre, are the terms gooning,
Oh,
edging, and
God.
baiting. And I think obviously
Those terms have been around forever.
I know.
That's why I hate young people on the internet.
listen, I
They think
know
they
they've
invented
been
everything.
around forever, but I think that they have turned into that culture because I think those two drag queen friends of yours made that language very popular on their web shows, and I think that was watched by so many people that they've sort of diluted themselves into this. I don't hear anyone else talking about gooning and baiting when it comes to like internet videos.
This is true. This is true. I mean, they're Trixie does so much content and is so so involved that she is like just a fountain of internet knowledge and TikTok speak and like videos. So where it's like very rare. I always like get a kick out of when I can send her something or show her something that she's never seen before. That's when
Right.
that's when I'm like,
Right.
like yeah, we send each other like videos of like Midwestern cross dressers in their living rooms, like wearing their wife's wedding gown.
Dancing to
Oh baby. We've got
Mambo
a
number 5.
we've got a collection going.